Hi guys, it's Devin with MyGuitarGuide.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play harmonics on the guitar. I've got 3 important tips I'm going to cover, and at the end of the video I have a bonus for you. Let's jump in. A harmonic on the guitar sounds like this. How am I getting that sound? Well, instead of holding the string down to shorten it like this, what I'm doing is actually holding my finger right just barely on the string, plucking it, and immediately removing my finger. So I've got 3 important tips for you to work on harmonics. Tip number 1 is to play harmonics on the 12th fret, the 7th fret, and the 5th fret. These are the easiest places to find natural harmonics. You can find them also at the 4th fret or other places, but the 12th fret is the easiest, the 7th fret is the next easiest, and the 5th fret is the 3rd easiest. So tip number 1 is to experiment with 12, 7, and 5 when you're playing your harmonics. Tip number 2 for playing harmonics is to play right over the fret. When you play a harmonic, you're not going to be holding the string against the fretboard. You're just going to be resting your finger lightly on top of the string rather than pressing the string down. They sound the same at the 12th fret. Let me show you at the 7th fret. That's harmonic. That's holding them down. So when we fret a note, we usually hold our finger just behind the fret. But for harmonics, we want to hold right over the metal, directly on top of it. So that's tip number 2, is hold your finger directly over the metal of the fret. Tip number 3 for harmonics is to pluck it and immediately remove your finger. So instead of holding a note down, we want to play it and immediately remove your finger. So let's recap. Tip number 1, play at the 12th, 7th, and 5th frets. Tip number 2, play directly over the fret. And tip number 3, remove your finger immediately. Now I've got a little bit of a bonus for you. There are 3 songs I recommend you check out on YouTube or wherever for some great examples of harmonics. The first one would be Metallica, Sanitarium, and in the intro you'll be able to pick out some harmonics, and you can learn that riff pretty easily as well. The second song would be Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth. That's a great classic tune with some awesome use of some very simple harmonics. And the third one would be Goo Goo Dolls, Black Balloon. Now that third one from Goo Goo Dolls is in a crazy alternate tuning, so if you're up for messing around with that, that might be a good one to learn too. But the very intro of all of those songs contains some really good harmonics that you can go check out. It's also important to note that these are natural harmonics, meaning that you're hovering over a string and letting go. There's also something called pinch harmonics, which I'm not going to cover in this video, and is a little bit more of an advanced topic and a little more specialized, I think, to certain genres. Natural harmonics are a great way to mix it up. Check out the 3 songs I recommended to get a good sense of harmonics in some popular songs. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.